Little piece of business to do first, Ed, and then we get going. Sorry, the seat's wet. We'll tell you about that later. It's a shitty show you're on right now.
Well, I sort of wanted to normalize the word wank in America because it's like not used that much. So, Hi, my name is Ed Sheeran, and I feel wank about being on Conan O'Brien. About being Conan O'Brien's friend. It can get used in lots of situations.
Yeah, I think that could go so many different ways, none of them good. I think there's nothing good about you feeling wank about being my friend. I will say, good. I was thinking about this. You came on my show 2 times, and the first time you came on the show, am I right that you were barefoot when you performed?
No. I feel like I look like a hobbit, but I don't practice hobbitisms.
I'm pretty sure you were barefoot. I took a lot of pills that night. I don't remember what happened.
No, I do barefoot. I remember I went barefoot for like a summer when I was recording, and I was making a song with Bruno Mars, and I remember him just being like, just put some shoes on, man. Jesus.
Was it helping you? Was writing and recording barefoot giving you some kind of special energy, like connecting you to the earth?
Not really, no. I was just like, it was hot.
I gave you such an out for doing something so cool, connecting to the vital powers of the earth, and you just said, no, it was hot. Ed, we have a lot to talk about because we have some things in common. I know that you are from England, but you have a lot of Irish heritage.
Yeah, my dad's Irish, yeah. And I feel like the redhead is headism. But did you get a tough time at school for being a redhead?
Well, yeah, it wasn't just because my hair was red. Let's just say there were other problems too. My personality.
Were you that tall in school, though?
No, I got tall later on. I got tall very late. It was like later in high school. So I was very average height. I had bright orange hair. My mother insisted on cutting our hair for us because she didn't want to pay for us to go to a barbershop. So she would cut it straight across
Defo.
In a bowl cut. My 2 front teeth were dead, so I had gray teeth up front. I could keep going, but it was a fucking train wreck. And then the red hair, and then my name is Conan. So you put all those things together, and it was a terrible time. What's it like? Is there anti-redhead bias in England, you think, at the time that you were growing up?
Yeah, I think it's just school, because actually as soon as I got out of school, like no one cared. It wasn't like, I mean, it gets referred to whenever there's a review of my album, or there's like, it's always flame hair or like redhead or like whatever. But I guess that's just a way of describing someone. But yeah, it's yeah.
Well, so anything that makes you different, I think later becomes an advantage.
Oh, 100%.
But when you're a kid, I just wanted to look like everybody else. I did not want to look different when I was a kid. I did not want to in any way stand out. And then I looked like a piñata that had been very hastily assembled. And
but I think it helps, like, especially going into show business. Like, I had a tiny guitar, and I would gig around London, and everyone would know me as the fat ginger kid with the small guitar. So no, but it was good because I was remembered. People were like, "Oh, it's that." It wasn't like, "Oh, that tall, good-looking bloke with the big guitar." It was always like the fat ginger kid with the guitar, and people knew who I was.
Did you play a tiny guitar on purpose, or it was
more like, I'd won a battle of the bands when I was 17, and they gave me a voucher to a music store. And I remember going in the music store and seeing this small guitar and being like, that would be perfect for like traveling, because I took trains and tubes everywhere. So I was like, that would be perfect just to have on my backpack, and I'll have all my CDs and pedals and everything in the bag rather than like lugging around the big guitar. So it actually was more out of ease, and then it became my thing, and now that's what I use on stage. So
it's why people think you're 65 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's just all they're using, their frame of reference is completely off.
I went to go and watch Barbie with some friends, and there were these guys in the queue in front of me, and they looked round and they went, "Is that Ed Sheeran?" And one of them went, Nah, Ed Sheeran's much taller than that.
I have had many people, and this is not a joke, just because you said that, I've had many people say to me, "You look like Conan O'Brien if he were tall."
Right.
Because I'm sort of on a 6'4" spectrum, and people that just knew me for almost 30 years on television think of me as a very just compact person that can fit in their television. And when this big monster is looming in front of them, you know, one of those balloons that's in front of a car dealership, they don't know. They just think, well, he can't be him.